Your hair was thick during pregnancy, and you remember exactly what that felt like, full and heavy and alive in a way it had never been before. And then, a few months after your baby arrived, it started leaving. First in the shower drain, then on your pillow, then in your hands every time you touched it. They told you it was normal, just hormones, and that it would come back on its own. So you waited, and it did not come back. Not fully, not the way it was. I see you, sister. You're pulling your hair into a bun every morning to hide what is missing at the temples. You're running your fingers along your part and feeling the scalp where there used to be density. You have taken the biotin and the prenatals and tried the rice water and the rosemary and everything the internet recommended. And still it comes out, and still it does not grow back the way it should. You are not broken, and your body is not betraying you. It is asking for something very specific, and no one has told you what that thing is. So let me tell you. For 9 months, your body gave everything it had to your child, its minerals, its lipids, its deepest reserves. The scalp was the last thing to receive nourishment and the first thing to suffer when those reserves ran low. What the follicle needs to produce new hair is a dense, penetrating lipid that can cross the scalp barrier and feed the root directly. Not a serum that coats the strand from outside, not a vitamin that dissolves in your stomach and never reaches your scalp. Something that goes directly into the follicle and replenishes what was given away. In Ayurveda, we call this vata depletion after childbirth. The body has been emptied, the prana at the root is exhausted, and the follicle enters a long rest because there is simply nothing left to feed it. This is why the shedding does not stop the way they promised it would. The root has not been replenished. Now, most women reach for an oil at this point: coconut, argan, castor, and these feel good. They soften the hair and make it shine. But they cannot do what actually needs to be done because their molecular structure is too large to cross the follicle wall. They coat the outside, but they do not feed the inside. What you need is an oil uniquely dense in oleic and linoleic acid, the exact fatty acids the follicle uses to rebuild itself after depletion. An oil rich in natural tocopherols that calm the post-pregnancy inflammation sitting at your roots. An oil with a molecular weight small enough to actually pass the barrier and wake the follicle that is waiting. The Tavira women